I don't think I can do this. Alright, we are now getting into we're finally here, man. We're so finally here. We're about to get into Dio's album. Now, I think I posted his video maybe about a week ago, and I almost ended up listening to a different album today, but I was like, no, there's another album that I'm supposed to be taking a look at today. And I was like, wait, it's Dio's album. I forgot that I had pushed this album back a little bit because it was a full album, and I think I had just finished up listening to a full album, and so I needed a tiny bit of a break. But we are now here. We're here, and we're getting ready to listen to it. I just finished up looking at the Dingo music video of him singing, Sing Along, and I think it's something that you might want to check out. I really, really enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. I'll have that linked somewhere here. You can also just find that in Dio's playlist that I have on the channel, if that's something that you're interested in. Hopefully I was able to post it. I could just be talking smack and it's nowhere because it's a video on Dingo's channel, so we just have to hope, fingers crossed, that we'll be able to post it. That being said, though, we're just gonna go ahead and get into the first song. The album, actually, it's a 10-song album, so I'm not gonna waste anyone's time. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. First song on the album, Nobody Knows It, Dio. Let's go. So curious to see what his album will sound like. Play the music. 나만을 위한 시간 getting started. 골치 아픈 고민절이 move it. 여긴 오직 me and me. 이제부터 나의 play mode muted. I'm restarting this song. I have to say, I'm gonna preface this with, I am someone who pauses a lot. I'm someone who rewinds a lot. So if that's not something that you are a fan of, you should probably find someone else to watch. I'm sorry. That being said, though, what is that sound in the background? Not the guitar, but there's another sound. What instrument is that? It sounds really good. That too. Play the music. 나만을 위한 시간 getting started. 골치 아픈 고민절이 move it. 여긴 오직 me and me. 이제부터 나의 play mode muted. All day 내 방에 누워 빈둥거린데도 I'm like, just enjoy this, bro. 밤새 영화를 보며 두 눈이 감겨도 yeah nobody knows it. Our weekdays working again. 정신없이 달린 내게 안겨줄래 day for myself. Is that like a flute? 아무도 신경 쓸 필요 없어. 오늘은 be lazy. Yeah nobody knows it. 작은 자유. Stop. I'm playing that. Sorry. Wow. That guitar too, though. Bro. This sort of instrumental I feel like suits him quite a bit, bro. I do. I feel that way. Like a lot, I feel that way. Just his cadence here, the layered vocals, the like, bro. I love that. This is one of my summer playlists. Sorry. Nah, though he's did the Pokemon. I need to see this one live. Wow. Yo, do you hear him singing in the background too? His voice has a bit of a filter on it, but he's popping off there too with the ad-libs. I can hear it. Let me go back a little further. Yeah, I hear it. Yeah. Yeah, he's crazy. Nah, the nobody. No, bro. That was so good. Stop. And give me a second to process the last one. And now, if you're new here, if this is the first album of mine that you're, or like, first listen of mine, I'm sorry, that you're here watching me react to. Something that I do kind of as I go along while listening to albums is I like to rank them as I go along. And it's nice to, and also save these rankings as well somewhere, so that I can revisit them, and it's just kind of nice to have. And so I am going to be ranking the album. Obviously, all of this is going to be off of first listen, besides Sing Along, which I've heard twice now. But yeah, all of these, like, just the first listen album ranking, obviously that can change as time goes on and I continue to listen to these songs. But I'm going to open a window over here for myself so that I can do that. This song, I usually might have. I don't know. I think hearing it live would really, really help. But I almost want to say that I like. Oh, I don't know. I think I like Nobody Knows It just to. Like, especially comparing off of first listen. I think I like Nobody Knows It like a smidge more than Sing Along. But I would also need to see what Nobody Knows It sounds like live. Because I don't know, hearing him sing along live did something to me too. And so Sing Along has definitely made its way up the ranks. I even said when I watched the Dingo music video, or the Dingo music space video, like not music video, but when I watched that, I was like, before I thought I Do was above Sing Along, but now I think after seeing him sing that live, they may be about the same for me now. And so I'm going to say that Nobody Knows It. It's just a little bit ahead of it for now, for sure. Because I'm thinking of my first reaction to Sing Along compared to this one. And I think I'm going to give Nobody Knows It the slight edge for this. I don't know if it was some form of a flute, or what it was, but that was gorgeous throughout it. It was like the doo doo doo. And there were some other moments as well. The guitar, so his voice in this, like I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I love this sound. I love the sound. It's absolutely getting added to my summer playlist. It's just if you can tell I like this song, then I don't know what to tell you. The millions of times I rewound and started it damn near from the beginning. Like I don't know what to tell you. And then the note he did at the end, his vocals that were just kind of in the background that had the filter on it. Like, what do I say? What do I say to, like, someone who's just incredibly talented? Other than to praise them. Like, I don't know what even to point out because, like, his voice does the talking. His voice does the talking for him, bro. And it does it for me, too, because I feel like I don't need to explain anything. If you're here watching me watch this, you already know. You already know that Dio's voice is insane, so I'm not even gonna keep us here. What I'm gonna do really quick though, I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the playlist that I need to, and then we'll come back for the next song on the album. Okay, I've added Nobody Knows It to the playlist it's needed to go into, and we're about to get into the next song on the album. Not gonna keep you here. Just gonna go and get into it. Do you remember? Let's go. Let's go back and 돌아가 익숙한 놀이터 창문 넘어 보이면 voice, man. 낯설고 익숙한 이 기분 툭하면 넘어져 매일같이 기바빴던 guitar 그때가 지금보다 왠지 마음은 더 강했어 엉망이 된 situation 가슴이 답답한 기분 어디든 훌쩍 떠나고 싶을 때 Do you remember 내일 걱정 따윈 몰랐던 종일 온통 내를 뛰놀던 철이었던 childhood Let's go back and 그리워가끔 떠나 빌딩 숲의 밖으로 그저 발이 닿는 그대로 느껴보는 자유 Let's go back and 돌아갈래 Wow, hold on. Sorry. I want to hear that part again. Yeah. I love the little repeats. I love the way the music cuts out. I just love the guitar here. His voice too. I love how he does that. That might be my favorite part of the song. Wow. Where it's just like it's stripped back and it's his voice. The way his voice trembled there a little bit. He's popping over the ad-libs. He can sing any man. He can sing any man. He can sing anything, man. Nah, because I enjoyed that too. I think compared to Sing Along and Nobody Knows It, it's probably underneath the two of those. What really, like, drove the song for me, and I think it was meant to be the case, it was his voice. He could have done this entire song a cappella and like he still would have eaten it up the way that he did. I'm telling you that the bridge part where just the music cut and it was just his voice and he just went off. No, that was really, really good. How often I would listen to this song? Probably not too often. I think while listening to it, I felt like it's a song that I would maybe come back to every so often, but I don't think it's like an everyday play type of song for sure. It's a song that I would add to my K-pop playlist. It's a song where if it popped up, I don't think that I would skip it because it would probably have been quite a bit of time since I've listened to it the last time because I have an insane amount of songs in that playlist. But I think that that's what I got from the song, and that's in a sense what feels right too. Like it's not a bad song by any means. I just think that obviously, for taste sake, not even taste sake, because again, I enjoyed the song. I enjoyed his vocals on this song, very heavily. I think in terms of like what's a bit more my preference, the other two I think are a bit more online with that, and so I would listen to those more than I would this one. Well, I say this one, but obviously, like it's the song changed to the next song, but I would definitely listen to those two more than Do You Remember, but he did a fantastic job on this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and add this to my K-pop only playlist, and then I will be back with the next song on the album. I've already added Do You Remember to the playlist I needed to go into. We are now back with the next song on the album, Fit. Again, I don't have anything to say. I'm just ready to get into it. Let's go. Okay. I might have, I didn't tell a lie. I just withheld information. I heard like this little small snippet. I heard this tiniest of snippets. When I switched back to Fit from Do You Remember, and I heard that, and I'm like, is this like just about to shoot to the top? I was like, this felt like it was about to be a dangerous song. I think it might be. It might be dangerous. Like I'm hearing voice manipulation. Yep. Let me just go ahead and put that at the top of the list. Like, there is no, if a song on the album tops this, then I've lived. Like, I've lived. There is no way he's about to give me this. There is no way he's about to give me. There is absolutely no way that he's about to give me this. No, that's crazy. I don't think I can do this. Like, I genuinely don't think that I can. This is like my third or fourth time restarting this song now. I don't know that I can do this. I I just gotta sit through it. I just gotta sit through it. I'm so sorry. What? Oh, I don't know what to do with my. I'm looking now. Who produced this? Because whoever produced it, I'm looking at anything else you've ever produced. Okay, it's written by Damien and some other people. Oh, I've seen this name before. No, because that is insane. Who produced this? Cause this is this is my favorite song on the album. I don't care. Bro. I promise you. Nah, he's crazy. He's crazy with it. I can't. No. And there's a voice for this? The bass, bro. how fucked is it? This isn't a title track song. No, this is like song of the year material for me. I'm not even kidding, bro. This is song of the year material for me. And it's not a title track.
참거나 멈추거나 하려면 반칙 Big ocean emotion 서로 맞대고
There's like in the background too. I'm not sure. It might be a guitar too, to be honest. Whatever that is, whatever, bro. I'm not even gonna try. Wow, that's insane. I would replay that song absolutely the fuck right now if I didn't have like 6 or 7 more songs up in this album. I promise you I would. I say this all the time. He made the song for me. He made the song for me. He he knew. Bro, he knew that I was gonna be listening to this album, and he was like, you know what? Let me just make her a little something special. Cause I know she's gonna be ranking it. And I know that she wants a song that's really just gonna blow her away, dude, and we're gonna give it to her with fit. Like, that's exactly what he said. Like, I wasn't in the room. I was like just outside of the door. I promise you. It's the truth. He made the song for me. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I couldn't point out anything in the instrumental or in this song at all, even if I wanted to. Because all I kept having replay in my head is repeat this song, repeat the song, repeat the song. Every time I got to a part that I rewound, I was like an inch of my life away from just restarting the entire thing. But I cannot do that. This is going into every single playlist. Like any and every single K-pop related playlist. This is going to my summer playlist. This isn't even a summer song, bro. This doesn't even feel summer. It's going everywhere that I can put this song. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's at the top of my list, and if there is a song on the album that can beat this one, by all means, please challenge it. Because I'm cool with having 2 songs like this on this album. Like, there is no way he dropped something like this. Here's the thing, with what I know, obviously I know he's an XO, bro. I'm very much aware of that. I know what he is capable of doing. Like, I'm aware of the music that EXO puts out, right? But of the songs that I've heard of him, like solo-wise, I didn't expect to get a song like this. I truly didn't. I was like, oh, I'm cool if we get whatever, like just the sound that we've been getting from him with the first few songs. And like, I do. I was like, oh, okay, it seems like he has a bit of a pattern in the type of sounds he likes when he's, no, no, maybe that is still true because he put this specifically in this album for me. I'm telling you, it's not even a title track because I am keeping in mind songs like title track songs, that are going to be like my songs of the year. I'm gonna have like a separate title track song of the year, album of the year type thing. But this isn't a title track, but I might put this in that playlist too. I'm like putting every song that I feel that way with in that playlist. This might be going in there too. I'm not even kidding you. This song is that good for me. It's going on repeat. That's like I don't know. No, he surprised me with that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the playlist I need to go into because I can't say anything else. I can't, because if I say anything else, I'm just gonna restart the song. The amount of time that I spent talking here, I could have replayed the song, and that alone, mm-mm. Nah, let me go ahead and add this to the playlist. I need to, and I gotta move on to the next song, because otherwise I will never leave here. Alright, I've added Fit to every single playlist. That's all I have to say. I've added Fit to every single playlist. I'm about to go into Sing Along. Because, again, I already have a reaction to that up on the channel. You're not going to see my reaction to it in the album. You'll just hear my final thoughts on the song again. And then we'll move on to the next song. I'll also add Sing Along to the playlist that needs to go into as well. But I'll see you with my final thoughts for this song, and then we'll go into the next one. So I'll be right back.
Forget tomorrow. Bring this thing along. Whenever solo.
Such a good song, bro. Such a good song. Here's the thing. Like I said, I listened to the live version of this song, and it truly just changed my perspective on it. Like, even more so. Because just hearing his live vocal with this song, I don't know, it took it from, like, being maybe a 7 to, like, an 8 or 9 of a song. Like, in this... When I scaled that, it's to the scale of songs of his that I've listened to. So actually maybe like a 7 to an 8 as opposed to like a 9. Because right now Fit is sitting at a 10. So when I say that, it's just so damn good. It's such a good song. It's such a happy song. And it's a song that I could see myself just listening to over the summer too, especially when I need to find myself in a really good mood. And I think for him, his music video is a music video that I would revisit. It really is. Because of, like, it's such a silly music video. And with the fact that, like, I'd get his voice and all of those things on top of that, I would revisit watching his music video. And I feel like that's something that I don't do a lot. Usually, if I watch music videos and stuff, they're not things that I often return to. I don't know. To have songs like that to where they make me wish to revisit music videos, that's a lot to me. And so I really enjoyed Sing Along. But now I've already added Sing Along to the playlist that it's needed to go into, and we're going to go ahead and move into this next song, 5 minutes. Let's go. I think we're about halfway through the album now, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a quick look together, right? Why not? Yes, we're now on the 5th song of the album, so we've just hit the halfway mark for that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go. EO, 5 minutes. Oh. What's that? Yeah, I love how he did that. Oh, I have the microphone, I'm so sorry. You know what that melody actually reminded me of? Hold on. The you know and you knowin'. That very briefly reminded me of Chungha's Killing Me. Like, killing me, Like, it reminded me of that very, very slightly. That's the vibe that I got from it. I like that. Very, like, slightly.
벅찬 맘에 쉬고 싶은 맘 걸음 멈춰 주위를 돌아봐 모든 건 다 제자리인걸 걸음 멈춰 주위를 돌아봐 모든 건 다 제자리인걸 그대로 하루 끝 너를 반기 all night 긴 숨 뱉고 just relax 짧은 여유들의 편안함을 느껴 yeah 찰나들은 금세 시간이 된 채 맘을 가득 채워 You know when you know when you're 하루에 틈에 You know when you know when you're 채우는 yourself You know when you know when you can be happy for you 천천히 모아본 오픈
I love the way he sings that, bro. I'm sorry, I'm replaying that.
You know when you know when you're 하루에 틈에 You know when you know when you're 채우는 yourself You know when you know when you can be happy for you 천천히
The way he sings for you.
You know when you know when you 고개 들은 채 You know when you know when you're 하늘을 볼 때 You know when you know when you can be free yeah. For you 마음에 새기는 오픈 태엽을 감아 You know when you know 순간을 더욱더 소중히 주어진 하루를 온전히 스스로에게 Now and then You know when you know when you're 찬란한 맘에 You know when you're 번지는 yourself You know when you can be free yeah. For you 매일 더 새겨본 오픈 태엽을 감아 You know when you know
Oh, cause that chorus, I'm in love with the chorus of that song. I don't know what, well, I know what it is. It's just the way that he sings that chorus, bro. The melodies in that chorus were just so freaking good, bro. Yeah, I know. Like I said, every time I kept hearing the you know in part, like I said, it just kind of kept reminding me of Chungha's Killing Me. But that besides the point, actually, now that I think about it, like speaking of this, I think this will help me a bit. I'm also going to get into something else that came to mind. But I realized that I haven't ranked the album since I've listened to Fit, if I really even did it then. But my current album ranking, 5 songs into it, right now, it is Fit, Nobody Knows It, Sing Along, 5 minutes, and Do You Remember? 5 minutes I'm placing above Do You Remember for this reason. I was going back and forth between the two, and I was like, which one do I want above the other? And again, hearing that chorus over and over again and the way he was singing that chorus over and over again, a thought came to mind while I was listening to this. If you're someone who's new around here and you haven't seen me react to albums or just anything before other than things related to Duo, there's this thing that I tend to say when it comes to certain songs, depending on the vibe that they give, or just the way that I feel about them. This song actually might be a nighttime song for me. Now, I know it's probably something that one would assume to maybe associate with the daytime as opposed to the night, but I do have 2 criteria. Both don't have to be met simultaneously, but it's just there are 2 things with a song that makes it get put into my late night K-pop playlist, and one of them is if I just really like the song so much to the point where I want to hear it over and over again, I put it into my late night K-pop playlist because that's my primary K-pop playlist that I listen to. The other thing is if I know if I listen to this song at nighttime, it's gonna put me in like the right mood. And I don't really know how to explain that. I feel like this is a song that I would love to just listen to late at night, either on a late night drive or just kind of chilling in my room late at night. Don't have anything going on. And I feel like that song does that for me. Because usually songs that do that for me, they're songs that I want to listen to over and over and over again. I feel like this is a song that would be so incredibly easy to listen to over and over again because of his voice, because of how, to some degree, simple the instrumental was for it. I feel like the instrumental helped highlight just the softness and the sweetness of his voice in that song, and I really, really enjoyed that. I really, really did. And that's why I put this above Do You Remember? I put this above Do You Remember because I can see myself listening to this song more than Do You Remember. And because of that, my current ranking is Fit. Nobody Knows It, Sing Along, 5 minutes, and Do You Remember? It's so. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain. I'm sorry. I'm not great with my words all the time, but just the way that the song made me feel. And I could even see this even being listened to more than some other songs on the album that are ranked higher than it. Genuinely. It's just that good of a song to me. But it's lower because I think overall, I do think I like the sound of the other songs a bit more. And that's not saying much because I love the sound of 5 minutes. And that being said, I am going to go ahead and add 5 minutes to the playlist I need to go into. And we'll be back for the next song on the album. Okay, you might be finding yourself with a cut here, which is, it's honestly unfortunate, but it did have to happen. So, as you can see, I look different. I mean, the shirt still looks the same, but if you look at the date now compared to when you saw the date of me listening to the first half of this album, you will know that something happened. So, I've been meaning to take care of this for quite a bit of time now, but it just kept getting pushed back because so many albums that I've been wanting to listen to have been releasing. And because what happened, I have been pushing this off, which is unfortunate, but I am now here to be able to do it. What happened is I actually ended up having a bit of a cut after 5 minutes when I was actually streaming that day. I took a bit of a break and then I came back and went into the rest of the album because we'd reached the halfway point in the album and I'd been sitting for quite a bit of time. Now, I don't know what happened between me listening to the first 5 songs on the album and the last 5 songs on the album, but something happened with the audio. And I have listened to the entirety of this album. I even ranked it. I ended up losing that second half of my reactions to the album. And I had kind of had a situation like this happen recently. Well, not really recently now, but when I listened to the Card album, I just kind of completely lost my reaction to that album because you couldn't hear any of Spotify. Whereas with this one, the first 5 songs you could hear, and then the audio starts to sound weird for the second half of the recording. It wasn't like that for the stream, or else I would have been told. But for the second half of the recording, for some reason, there was a problem with the audio. I did not, like, this is a full album. I did not want to have the situation again of where I didn't upload the album at all. And so I figured what I would do, I would keep the first half of that reaction that I did have with the audio all intact, but I would come back and I would react to the last 5 songs on the album again. Now, you haven't seen it, but I actually have just listened to the first 5 songs again on the album because I needed a bit of a refresher. I've kind of been staying away from his album because I knew that this is something that I was going to do. Every time his songs would pop up in a playlist, I would skip that song and go on to the next one so that I wouldn't be spoiled for this free listen. Now, again, when you see that first half of the video, that was from the 18th. It has been a minute, obviously. And so that bit was from the 18th. So obviously I needed a bit of a refresher on the songs. That being said, what's probably going to happen is the original ranking that I had, which I do still have on my computer. The original ranking that I had for the songs on the album, they're likely going to change. I can't quite recall what the ranking was before I got to this point in the album. You guys might know that because I said it in the previous clip that you just saw before we swapped to this new time period, etc. But whatever that was, it could potentially change. What I have at the moment, because I have been re-ranking as I've been listening to the songs. So far, for the first 5 songs on the album, my ranking is currently Fit, Nobody Knows It, 5 Minutes, Sing Along, and Do You Remember? I can only imagine what the rest of the ranking is going to look like because I haven't listened to the song since then, and so maybe my perspectives of the song may have changed. Who knows? That being said, though, I'm not going to waste any more time. Again, it's been like a bit of a jump because I've been I've been putting this off because I've been listening to other albums that have been releasing since then because I didn't have the time to react to this on stream because I had already spent so much time on stream reacting to it the first time. And so I do apologize for that. I'm not going to hold you guys here any longer. We are going to go ahead and get into the next song on the album, which is I'll Be There. And yeah, I'm not going to hold us. Let's go ahead and get into it. I don't remember what any of these songs sound like, by the way.
수없이 지는 하루 너의 하루는 어때 난 이런 질문들을 원했던 것 같은데 부디 반갑기를 바랄
Wait, cause no, cause this song immediately. Wait. You know, let's just start it over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just love this guitar.
수없이 지는 하루 너의 하루는 어때 난 이런 질문들을 원했던 것 같은데 부디 반갑기를 바랄
Oh, this is gorgeous here.
활짝 웃어본 지도 오래된 것 같지만 매일 즐거운 건 어렵다고 생각해 그저 버텨냈다면 충분 I'll be there 늦은 인사를
Okay,
건네
I'm slowly starting to remember.
물을게 How was your day I'll be there 작은 나의 손
I just had the thought. I think I made this comment before, and I still have this sentiment even so long after me hearing it the first time. This song right now truly makes me feel like I wish I had rain playing in the background. I don't know what it is, but I feel like the sound of rain, even if you have like that rainy mood app, like on desktop, or I don't know if they have any mobile thing, but I know like on the rainy mood website, having that sound playing in the background while this song plays, I feel like would really set it off.
내일은 너에게 still be there 별도 잠드는 한밤에 달빛을 켜둘게
I love his cadence at the start too.
가고픈 잠을 청해 깜깜해진 밤을 헤매지 않게
There's a good doo-doo in the background as well.
괜찮아질 거란
Yeah.
말은 조금만 나중에 가끔은 온기만이 필요한 걸 알아 아무 말도 없이 꼭 안아줄게
His voice, man, is
I'll be there
sorry.
꼭 안아줄게
The trimmer at the end too.
I'll be there 몇 번이고 모를게 힘들고 지칠 때
Her voice is coming in.
I'll be there 작은 나의 선물은
His voice on this is crazy.
너에게 I'll still be there I'll still be
You already know I'm replaying that part. You already know. The way his voice shakes is insane, bro.
I'll be there, still be. I'll still be there. You know that I'll be there.
That's no, bro. That's actually so damn good. That's so good. Wait. Oh, I don't know where that goes in relation to Do You Remember? His voice in this is great, though. I'm tempted to put this above Do You Remember? But I think I'm going to do that. You know, I'm going to do them next to each other, actually. And then I'm going to kind of come back at the end. And I'll see which one I like more of the two. But his voice in that The instrumental was so simple, and I'm so glad that it was. You just had the guitar, you had the that I kept mentioning before. You had like some vocals kind of come in there as well. Just his voice was insane. It almost to some degree reminded me of a song that I've heard before, but I can't recall what it is. Again, I kept having the sentiment throughout the entirety of the song that I wish that I had the Rainy Mood website up while listening to that, but I want to listen to the songs as they are. I don't want to like have to have any additions to it. My ranking of the album is based on the songs as they're given to me. And so I do still think this might edge out Do You Remember just a bit, but I feel like I'm already, to some small degree, forgetting what Do You Remember sounds like. And because of that, I'm just going to do I'll Be There / Do You Remember. And again, I'll come back around to that once I have the final ranking for the album taken care of. But what we have so far, it's Fit, Nobody Knows It, 5 minutes, sing along, I'll Be There, Do You Remember. Oh, I'll Be There / Do You Remember, you guys know that. But yeah, his... Oh, so I don't have to really go back and add these songs to playlists. So we'll actually just kind of keep it rolling through the album. But his voice there, like I pointed out before, there were certain moments where his voice, he would do like this bit of a vibrato, like he'd have like a bit of a vibrato on certain lines that he was singing. And it was just, bro, I could replay those parts over and over again. Now, I think compared to obviously the songs that are above it, it's only as low as it is because I don't think that this is a song that I would find myself listening to a lot. It is quite slow, and I feel like it's a song that I would, to some degree, have to be in the mood for, but I know that it's a song that I would enjoy when I listen to it. And that's just kind of why it's a bit lower on the ranking compared to songs like Fit, Nobody Knows It, 5 minutes, and Sing Along. But yeah. Again, I don't have to add any of these songs to the playlist that they need to go into because they're already in the playlist that they need to go into. We're just going to go ahead and move on to the next song on the album, which is Draw My Path, Dio. Let's go. Yo, his voice just traveled. The snaps? Oh, his voice went lower there a bit. His lower. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry, that bit went. Oh. Wow. I forgot what it sounded like. I'm remembering now. Yeah, I know. I love that. I love the way he sings that. No. It's actually constantly doing it. His voice is constantly traveling around, and it's insane. I love that. That's so cool. Again. I love that though in the background. Just his other voice traveling around. I love it. Oh. Nah, bro, he's not gonna do that to me. It's like I'm not gonna rewind. Oh no, I really like this. It's catchy too.
좀 더 찬란한 내가 돼 나를 부려간 너답게
Ooh,
나를 완성해 너답게
the higher. No, 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 no. Did you hear that when he was singing that part? His higher voice there.
부려간 너답게
Yeah.
나를 완성해 너답게
No, that was nice. Oh. Again, like, as I'm, like, and it's been a minute. It's actually crazy how easy it is to slip into these songs again because I have not listened to this album at all. Not one song of this album have I listened to since the 18th, which was again when I first originally listened to the album in its entirety. I've not listened to any of the songs since then. But like kind of coming back into it, I'm remembering that I've listened to them and I feel like they sound even better now than they did now than they sound even better now than they did when I listened to them for the first time. And honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm loving that for myself. There were some things that were going on with this. Like I said, you had the snaps. You had the I don't know what it is. Again, I'm someone who is a casual listener of music, so honestly, if I called out something, I can't even guarantee to you whether or not that is what it actually is. But you had like these deep chords that we were getting that was really, really nice. His lower like tone when singing, as well as that high bit that I mentioned when he was singing da 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 like that. So good. What I really, really liked, and again, I mentioned this before, but I thought it was really, really cool. And we kind of had that going throughout the song as well, where you would have the main singing from him, and then you would have him singing again, but his singing would just kind of like pan its way around throughout the headphones. And that was really, really cool to me. I really, really enjoyed that. So if you are someone who listened to this song without headphones, put the headphones on. I don't know how it sounds without it, but for sure it's like panning around and it had such a cool effect on it. Where I'm placing this in the album, I do think is going to be I'm placing this above I'll Be There, mainly because of the fact that I know that this is a song that I would listen to more often than I'll Be There. But I think I'm going to place it below Sing Along because Sing Along, while I haven't listened to it from the album since I've listened to the album, I do. I have listened to the song quite a bit in terms of like the videos that have been uploaded. So I listened to it twice, I think, when I first listened to the song. I listened to it again when I listened to the live. Was there a live in that one? I actually can't recall now. It's been a minute since I've taken a look at those videos. That video should already be posted to the channel, but I remember looking at a Dingo live from him. And I really, really enjoyed that live. And then I listened to it again, obviously, when I listened to the album. And so this is probably about my fifth or so time listening to Sing Along. Fifth, sixth time, I can't recall. But I've listened to Sing Along like 5 or 6 times now. And I really, really enjoy that song. And so because of that, I'm going to put Draw My Path underneath Sing Along, but I'm going to put it above I'll Be There. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly do that. I just want to make sure that I have this ranking in order, and then I'll come back with you with the next song on the album. Okay, I did have to step away for like the quickest of seconds, but I have added it to the ranking, and now we're here with the next one, Where You Were. Let's go. Also adjusted the camera a little bit. It felt like it was kind of like down on me. It was weird. It's like you guys are looking down on me. We don't have that kind of a relationship. Oh. No, we gotta restart that. Of course we do. I can like look you guys in the eyes now. This one might be about the last one. Yeah, it is. Wow. Wait. No, the way he was singing that part though? Yeah, I love the way he's singing that part. I love that guitar. It almost sounds like a just a guitar. I was about to say it sounds like banjo slightly, but it doesn't. Not at all. Wow. Sorry, go back. And then I love that. Wow. This is sweet. This is like a nice late night song, I think, for me. Outside of nighttime too, but I could really see myself listening to this at night. Like that.
서늘해지던 마음도 차갑던 하루도 널 보면 사라지곤 했어 어떤 계절의 한 페이지를 꺼내 읽어도 언제나 포근한 쉼터를 열어줄 온기가 밀려드는 기억
No. Oh, that was a really good song too. Okay. That's like, honestly, it felt like lullaby-esque in the greatest of ways. Like, I feel, I don't know why. I feel like that's the type of song you would sing around a campfire, camping. Someone's just busting out their guitar and he's just singing and playing that. I could so very well see that, which is why I think I deemed it a nighttime song. Again, it's a song that I would listen to outside of nighttime as well, but that's the visual that kind of came to mind when I was hearing that song play. I've never been camping. I've never been camping in my life, but I could see that being the case, obviously based on things I've seen on television. But I do feel like that's something that, like, you just have a fire going, you're all just staring at it, you have this person, it's like quiet, or maybe like you just kind of hear the insects and stuff going on, like doing their thing. And someone's like, well, yo, let me play a song while we're just here relaxing around the fire. Someone pulls out their guitar and then they just start playing. I could see it, bro. I have this entire scene set up in my mind already. I love this song. Like I said, I think I actually like that song more than Draw My Path. Wow. The problem I'm having, I don't know if that goes above sing along or if it's like on the same level as sing along or if sing along is above it. I might, like, oddly enough, I might have to find myself listening to sing along again to see where that goes. So, weirdly enough, I'm gonna put Where You Were. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Where You Were on the same level as sing along right now. So, give me a second to write this stuff out and then I will be back with you for the next song on the album. Alright, I've gone ahead and I've added that song to the ranking. Again, I have it right there on the list with Sing Along, and we'll listen to those two again at the end, and I'll kind of see which song I kind of prefer over the other one. Something that I actually kind of wanted to say is I really, really enjoyed Dio's voice on that song. I don't know what it is about his voice in that track, and again, it also could be because of how well the instrumental complemented and highlighted his voice in that song, but I just really, really, really enjoyed his voice there, which is why I also think it could either be above Sing Along, it could be right there with Sing Along. I guess we'll fully we'll fully see. I am excited to get into these last two songs on the album. Speaking of the last two songs on the album, we're about to get into Another and Another Life. Dio, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I've been enjoying myself, man. Again, I listened to every single song on the album again before getting to these. So I have the full scope of it all.
기억해 처음 만난 넌 마치 오래전부터 알고 있던 것처럼
Oh, he's going lower again.
느껴지던 작은 온기 나를 찾던 그 목소리 늘 웃으며 흔들던 손 어떤 계절 속에서도 변한 적이 없던 듯해 오래된 시간들이 우리에게
It's so interesting because I feel like I can feel that sound in my chest right now.
감정, 서로를 향한 사랑 아직도 남은 게 아주 많아 모든 게 고마워 터질 듯한 마음과 웃고 울던 모든 기억 함께 지나온 길 언제나 기억해줘 오직 널 위한 마음 너에게 닿을 때까지 내게 전할 거야 Even in another life
Nope, I'm re-listening to that part.
어쩔 수 없
But I'm re-listening to that part.
울던 모든 게 고마워
A little more, I'm sorry.
아주 많아 모든 게 고마워 터질 듯한 마음과 웃고 울던 모든 기억 함께 지나온 길 언제나 기억해줘 오직 널 위한 마음 너에게 닿을 때까지 내게 전할
His
거야
voice, man.
Even in another life
I don't know where this is going.
없이 사라진 수많은 것들 가운데 나의 진심은 더 선명해 하나 둘 쌓인 순간에 추억은 전부 소중해
Does he have a live video for this? I might have to check it out if he does. I love this chorus so much. Like, I'm sorry. I have to. This chorus. Wow. Now I'm replaying this entire last part. I already said I was doing it. This is a song that I think I'm gonna find myself learning the lyrics to. Absolutely. This song, I think, actually helped me to decide where I'm putting the song we just listened to. That being said, though, this is, I think, a song that I'm going to learn the lyrics to. I don't mean the English lyrics. I don't mean, like, figuring out the translations and finding out what the song is about. Meaning just a song to sing along to as I listen to it. Because this song is gorgeous, bro. I'm not a singer. I can't sing. But I can tell that while this was going, I just knew I wanted to be singing along with him. I love, 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 love this song. And oddly enough, wow, I'm sorry, it was so gorgeous. That chorus? Oh, man. It's like up there as one of my favorite choruses, I think, on this album so far, which is sang a lot. It's sang a lot. I'm actually gonna have to think about some things. But what I do know This In Another Life, it's going above Sing Along. And for where you were is also going above Sing Along. This song helped me to decide where the previous song was going because I had to think about it. His voice has really gotten me for this song and the previous song, and I had to think about it realistically. For a second, I was kind of going off of my um essentially like fourth, fifth listen of Sing Along. And I have to remember that because, well, I mean, this is now the second time I'm listening to a lot of these songs, and, well, the majority of these songs besides Sing Along. And I have to put myself into the space of what did you think of Sing Along when you listened to it the first time? Like, for the second listen of these songs, did you like these songs more than you like Sing Along the second time you listened to it? And I think the answer to that is yes. Now, I'm probably going to have to listen to 5 minutes again because right now I'm blanking on what that sounds like. But I'm telling you, man, In Another Life, I actually feel like I can find myself listening to that song a lot. There was a place that song put me, and I can't quite explain as to where it was, but I really, 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 and I mean really enjoyed listening to that song like I promise you I did. And because of that, right now the ranking for the album, I don't think that there's a song that tops Fit as far as I can recall. So Fit is still my number one on the album. I'm sorry if you are aware with the type of music that I love to listen to. Fit is like it's heads above. I'm sorry, it's heads above every other song on the album. I don't think anything could get close to topping that song for me. So currently the ranking for the album, it's Fit, Nobody Knows It, 5 Minutes, In Another Life, Where You Were, Sing Along, Draw My Path, I'll Be There, / Do You Remember. Now, we do have one final song on the album, I believe, after this, if I'm not mistaken. I very well could be. I'm doing like a quick scan of the songs that I have, and I do believe that we have Love to Love You as the last song on this album. So, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and go on to it because it seems like I typed In Another Life while I was sitting here chatting with you guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next one, the next and final song on the album. I do have Love to Love You. It seems pretty high up on this, so I'm curious to see uh how that remains because I am comparing my previous ranking list to my current one now. So let's see. Love to Love You. Let's see. Let's see what we thought of it.
좋아하는 샵에 들러 꽃을 사는 일 유독 맑은 하늘을 남겨보는 일 간지러운 말들 대신 편지를 쓰는 일 이 모든 순간이 단어인 걸 Oh how I love to love you
I see why it was ranked as high as it was. That's kind of insane.
앞을 베고 넌
Wow.
일요일 아침 잔잔한 영화를 틀어 보는 TV 스크린 똑같은 장면에서 울고 웃는 일 함께인 순간이 날 쉬게 해 Oh how I love to love you
Wow.
우리의 날
No, I gotta go back.
울고 웃는
I don't even need to rewind for this song. I already know it's being placed high.
날 쉬게 해
I feel like I just need to sit in this song right now.
to love you 우리의 날들이 다
You just have the drum.
따라오지는 않아도 잔잔히 또 따스히 서로에게로 스며가는 둘
So, I'm sorry. I couldn't just not do it there. I'm singing this up would also be insane. My goodness.
아무것도 아닌 그저 그런 날들이 너 하나로 특별해지는 매일이 너무도 당연해진 우리 일상이 Everything's
Man,
wonderful 기적같이 Oh how I love to love you
this feels like a song that someone would sing at a wedding, as you have maybe like some form of a like slideshow or presentation going on in the background. Like I'm having all of these visions pop up in my head as I listen to these songs, and I actually really love that. I don't know if the lyrics are as sweet as they feel. They very well could just be sad, but obviously from my perspective as someone who's just listening to the album, I'm not taking a look at lyrics or translations, but it feels like you would have kind of like the room is dark. You have a slideshow presentation going on, and a person standing in the corner. And they're just kind of singing as these slides and these memories and all of these things are kind of going on the screen, while the bride and groom are just like watching this. Like I don't know, man. I feel like the emotions will be high. I really, 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 really love this. Really, really, really love it. Oh man, his voice again. It's just Dio, bro. Like I can't help but to mention his voice in every single song because he's just such a fantastic and versatile voice. I've said this essentially with so many of them. Um, but again, as always, I always mention Baekhyun because Baekhyun's album is the one that I listened to prior to this one. And when looking at the both of them, you can tell and Chen as well, but again, I haven't seen any form of an album or comeback or anything like that from Chen, and so I can only place my focus onto Dio and Baekhyun, and so they're so incredibly talented, man. You can tell how much they've honed in on their craft, and that's something that I appreciate every time I listen to the both of them. Apologize, something happened with my voice thing. That's something that I appreciate every time I listen to the both of their voices, and it just does something, dude. It does something, and I am so happy to have been able to listen to these. Now, where this song gets placed, again, I think I'm gonna have to take another look at 5 minutes to see, but I do think this song goes above In Another Life as well. This song goes above In Another Life, but I don't know where it goes in relation to 5 minutes. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to have a bit of a cut here, and I'm going to have a bit of a skip through of the songs that I felt like I was a bit unsure of, and then I will be back with you for my final thoughts and the final ranking of the album. So just give me a second, and I will see you in a second. Okay, I have now figured out the final ranking for this album. Um, Honestly, I feel like it's not okay. Well, it's a little different, but not too much different, I think, from what my original ranking was for the full album, initially. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to tell you what my ranking was the first time I listened to the album, and what my ranking is now that I've listened to all of the songs twice. Um, when I say twice, again, I mean the very first time I listened to it on the 18th, and today, where I listened to all of the songs again for a second time. So my original ranking from the 18th, it is Fit, Nobody Knows It, Sing Along, 5 minutes, Love to Love You, In Another Life, Where You Were, Draw My Path, Do You Remember, I'll Be There. Now I feel like realistically, more than anything, Sing Along probably had the biggest change of everything because in the original ranking, I had Sing Along as my number three. It is no longer my number three in my final ranking for the album. Other than that, I think the most that has changed is I'll Be There and Do You Remember have switched. And, let me see. I'm not quite sure that anything else has changed besides that. It seems like for the most part, everything is roughly in the same spot. So, my final ranking for this album, again, after having listened to it all again today, Fit, again, is still my number one, followed by Nobody Knows It, followed by 5 minutes, where as originally this one was sing along, it is now 5 minutes. Love to Love You, In Another Life, Where You Were, Sing Along, Draw My Path, I'll Be There, Do You Remember? So it seems like this ranking is actually fairly similar to that of my original. And so I guess my thoughts are actually a lot more aligned with the first time I listened to it than I realized it was. And again, I really, really enjoyed myself. I think it's interesting. I think it's a lot more than it was the first time. Not saying that I didn't enjoy myself the first time when I was listening to these songs, but I do think that I'm able to appreciate it a bit more because the day that I listened to this album the first time, I'd also looked at other things earlier before getting into the album, and so I ended up listening to this album a bit later than expected, whereas now I kind of started this where it was a bit brighter. I didn't have anything else before this. This is the only thing that I had to pay attention to. And so I think I was able to take in the songs with a clearer mind, and I was just like a bit more upbeat, I feel. And I was able to appreciate his voice in these songs a lot more than I was the second time. And so while it is sad that I lost the second half of this album, first listen, I'm glad that I was at least able to come back around and listen to these songs again with a newfound appreciation for him. I really, really enjoyed myself here today. Again, I apologize for it taking me so long to get this album out to you guys. I have just been pushing it back so much, as you can tell from the previous date till now. I just genuinely found it very difficult to find the time to re-record this because, as I said before, I've been listening to so many albums in between that I couldn't really just find the time to do so. But I'm glad that I was able to find the time today to do it, and we now have that taken care of. I hope you guys enjoyed this listen. Again, if you haven't already, take a look at my reaction to the sing along music video that is already posted. I should have my reaction to him singing it live on Dingo up prior to this album being posted, so definitely keep a check on that. I don't know what else I've looked at in regards to his album and have posted, but you can find all of that stuff in the Dio playlist. If you enjoyed any part of this album first listen, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and subscribing. It does help any one of the three. You are supporting me regardless of what it is that you do. And I apologize if I do laugh or like find myself cringing whenever I say these things. But again, it does work sometimes, which is why I'm getting myself up to and used to saying these things. But that being said, again, I enjoyed myself. Thank you so much, Dio, for giving me some amazing songs on this album. He did such a fantastic job, and I look forward to his future releases and stuff like that. I will for sure be sat and ready to listen to anything he puts out. Thank you guys again for recommending me to listen to this album. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap these things up. I'm going to go ahead and move on, and thank you.